Hello everyone, it's Simmuz here, and welcome to a new one episode Speedbuild. And this Speedbuild is going to be very different than usual. First thing, because we are not anywhere and because we're building something very different, and also because we have all these sims laying around that I cannot move, so But this video is going to be about an hospital. And I decided to do an hospital because I was around on YouTube and thinking, when it's something that I have never ever done, like Taylor Swift singing ever. And I mean, I never done any hospitals or police station and something like that. And since I do have Get to Work, I was like, why not? So yeah, now we're working on a hospital. Of course, this is on the gallery already. So if you want to download it, you can, and you can find it on my account. My name is not Jeff, is Simmuz, like here on YouTube, but with no spaces. So, first thing, it was very interesting to build on this, but I wanted to talk about how you can actually build an hospital in The Sims 4, and it's the working one. It's not like an hospital that you will never ever use. It's a working hospital. And the thing is, you have to go with your sim to work or at the hospital, whatever. If your sim works in the hospital, you're going to the hospital for work, or if your sim is pregnant or something like that, and you have to go to the hospital. When you're there, you use the cheat bb.full edit mode, if I'm not mistaken, is that. And you can actually build, and I deleted the old hospital and created this new one. And it was very hard because it's a very big build, and I did want to be completed and have everything we needed in this hospital. But yeah, it was a little bit hard, but yeah, we worked it out, so it's cool. And I think I really like the final results, so I'm very happy with how it turned out. And of course, as I said, you guys can download it from the gallery and use it in your game. And of course, to use it, just go to the hospital, type in the cheat menu. If you don't know how to open it, it's Ctrl-Shift-C. It comes out on the top of the screen, a small white line where you can type it in, and yeah, you just type in bb.full edit mode. I will be leaving on the screen the how it's written, but yeah. Anyway, now this is the just me randomly going around and spreading some how they're called, windows, those. I don't even know how to call windows, but it's cool. And yeah, I'm just putting them in some places. In other, I'm using different kind of windows, like here, because I already thought out every single use for the rooms, and some room cannot have big windows. So yeah, yeah, I mean, in the end, it looks pretty cool, and I'm pretty happy with how it looks. And yeah, you guys let me know in the comments what you think about this hospital. And also, I tried and I succeeded in not making the hospital completely white, which is something that I always do, make the outside of the houses white. It's very hard for me to find something that looks good that isn't white, because I don't know, white looks pretty cool and on the houses, and I don't get why I wouldn't need to use the white. But yeah, anyway, so now I think we are working on the outside, hopefully. Yeah, as you can see, I decided to make this inside central part of the building all this dark gray, which looks pretty dope. Let me say that. And yeah, so this central part here, central park, ha ha, so funny. Central part here, it's very dark. So we have some darker grays around, and of course we do have some whites here and there. And we do have also a kind of rock. I don't think it's rock, but it's something similar. Like probably just some different kind of covering tiles or something like that. Probably just tiles, but yeah. And I do like the final result. The final result is pretty cool. And we do have some screenshots for the end of the video that I'm going to leave with some music, so you guys can enjoy them without my voice annoyingly blabbering down. So yeah. I'm just making all the columns darker. That's a feature that I took throughout the whole thing, and I think it looks pretty dope. So this is the cover thing that I was talking about. And also, yeah, some kind of parts of the building are covered in that. Some parts are gray, some parts are dark gray, and some parts are white. So I think it looks pretty cool. And it's not all white, which is something that I didn't want. So this part is white. We do make, yeah, that white, so yeah. So also sorry for the camera movements. I just realized how fast I'm moving the camera around. But it's just for this part because, you know, I was a little bit all over the place with the walls. I wanted the walls to be different and nicer, so you know. So, now we're using some different kind of pavements just to create the different rooms and to underline those. I knew already what room was what, which room was which, but yeah. Now we are working on the downstairs mainly, and we are, yeah, so this is the reception area. You do have here the receptionist and his beautiful how's it called, fudge, the place where he sits and he receives people. That you're seeing it, and is the area for reception. But yeah, and you do need to keep some things like the receptionist desk, the things to perform surgery for pregnancy, and the things for, oh, like the sitting tables, the sitting things for patients. Yeah, those are needed to be kept, because if you delete them, you cannot have them back, because you cannot duplicate these things. You can duplicate the X-rays machines, I don't know why, but you can. You can duplicate the weird lightings and the other decoration that it's around, but those things you cannot use them, so I had to keep them here. So with some other objects, I'm adding some documents on this side of the receptionist area, so it looks like he has forms for people to fill out or something like that, or just a place where he keeps documents from people coming in and out. And yeah, I think it looks pretty cool, and it's a nice reception area. There is a lot of seating in the hospital, which I like, and I think that is something that many hospitals have. So I decided to have one different document thing colored, because it's like these white ones are the new ones and the blue ones are the new that do have to fill and something like that. And yeah, I think I really like this area, and as I was saying, there is a lot of seating, as you can see, so people coming in, they can sit down, and it's something that is very common in hospitals, at least here in Italy. I see that a lot of sitting around. So hopefully it's not just here, and it's not that I'm dumb. But anyway, here in the entrance I do want some nice a draining thing, so it looks like when you come in, you maybe it's raining outside, you won't be taking a lot of water inside. These are very common type of carpets. Let's call it those. It's a very common type of carpet for shops or hospitals or like public places here, at least. So I'm completely ignoring what I'm doing to talk about the carpets, but it's cool. So this is our bathrooms, and yeah, we have a female and a male bathroom for female and male Sims. And I don't know what I was doing with those mirrors, but I do know that it takes me like all my life to do them. I was pressing probably the wrong button. But so this is the soap dispensers. We do have the same exact bathroom for male and female, so there is no differences. Yeah, it's just a very nice bathroom. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy, that nice plant. So I had this room that I decided to make into a kid waiting area for kids, where I don't know, you take your kid to the hospital because you have to go I don't know, to meet a doctor or to visit one of your friends, and you bring your kid with you. You can leave him here so that he can have some fun. And I'm sorry I cut a lot of it because I forgot to hit record, but it's cool. So now we're working in the cafeteria, and the cafeteria I thought it was going to be used both from the doctors and the patients coming in, or the visitors or something like that. So that's the reason why I have a lot of tables and both a normal cafeteria stuff, so the machines and the microwave, but also the fridge and the stove, so that can actually cook meals for the doctors that want to have a little bit more of an actual eating moment. So there are a lot of chairs around, some chairs left side, so it's like you can take them and bring them at the table. So now we're working on the single rooms for every single patient. Every single patient has its own room. They are completely identical rooms, except for the last two, because they have a little bit of a different shape because of the door. But they do have all the same things inside. So the paintings, the mirror, the bedroom, everything is the same. Now these two are going to be doctor offices, and the idea is that these are for the two main doctors that work in the hospital. So you have just the desk with two chairs on front, some nice bookcases. On the wall we have it's like a page for a journal from the doctor when he saved a life. And then we have his diplomas, like 3-4 diplomas or something like that. That's the idea, and I think it looks pretty cool. So both the offices are very similar. One has a skeleton and one has an optometrist table, so you can see they are from two different doctors. At least that's the idea. But more or less they are very similar offices in style, in look, in the things that they have inside. But you'll see that in the screenshots, because of course they are going to be screenshots. So also these bathrooms also have the showers. The idea is because since they are doctor, they may spend a lot of time in the hospital, so they may want to take a shower at some point. So the idea is behind that is this, Anyway, the bathrooms are very easy. So these two rooms, these two sides are for the pregnant sim, the pregnant machine. Let's call it those. I don't remember how they're called, but they do have, both have a light and chair for the patient for the doctor to sit in, and a nice couch for, you know, like the father, if the father wants to come in and wants to sit down, it's covered by the you know, thing. So if the father doesn't want to see, he can sit there, or if he wants to, you know, you can do whatever. And this small space in between the two rooms is a research station. So you have the two researching machine and a couple of computers, a lot of documents inside, and yeah, more or less this is the style and the thing we have. And I like to put a lot of cluttering thing around. It looks very nice, and yeah, it just looks pretty cool. So anyway, as I said, there here's the skeleton, and here is the optometrist thing. So now these two rooms are for X-rays, and it's the more or less like for the pregnancy machines. I don't know how to call them. But it's more or less like those. You have like this covering thing for changing, because for the X-ray you probably are going to go inside without clothes or like in your underwear, and that's my idea at least. So you have something to cover you up. Do have some decoration around, and yeah, this is the X-rays room. So now we are on the top floor, and this is the like, let's call it a gym. The idea is not that it's only a gym, a normal gym. It's also like a gym for the checking of heartbeats and stuff like that. So that's the reason they have also these ones here. But they do also have just normal equipments for gym. So it's also like normal gym, as you can see here. This is the equipment, and yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. It's a pretty nice gym. The only downside is that it's on the 3rd floor, and you cannot use elevators in the Sims 4. So yeah, you have to walk all the stairs to get here. But I think it's worth it. I do put, yeah, all the danger signs for outside the X-rays room, because it's something that you see, like radiation stuff. So, and now we're working on this. This is the chapel, and every hospital I've been to has a chapel, or even just a place where you can just sit down and pray. And I think it's very nice for people that believe in this. So I decided to put it in anyway, even though I've never been inside one in a hospital. But yeah. So it's just a nice room where you can sit and pray. There is some decorations around, like the holy water on the other side of the door when you enter. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. But more or less, we are actually done, guys, with this beautiful hospital build. And I'll be going to leave you to the screenshots. That's the main thing. It's just some decoration outside for plants and stuff like that. Yeah, I really had a lot of fun doing this, and I really like the new, it's called the main hospital on the gallery. It's going to be called, this video, you know it already because you're watching it, but this video is going to be called main hospital of Willow Creek. Yeah. So now I'm just adding a lot of plants outside, but more or less this is it. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and let me know in the comments. And please subscribe to my channel for more. Don't forget to leave a like. Bye bye, guys.